Alright guys, and here welcome back to my single player survival world, and I'm here down by the lake. Been focusing my attention behind me around there recently on a few properties down there, but I thought I'd turn my attention over to this side of the town, more predominantly around here and what I'm going to do with it. I've taken away all of the red wool, which is more type for the marketplace, because I've changed my mind about that. Last episode I talked about the flatness of these hills here, and it's all very flat and straight, and I was going to change up a bit. Likewise, that might go, because it does go all the way around to here, the town, and all the way this way as well. And it's all around the lake, and I think my plan is, initially I'm going to start off with the lake, tidy this all up, get a defined edge all the way around it, clean out all the bottom of the lake, get that all sorted out, and then from there I can start working back that way. I can also start doing stuff around here. There's a few caves around here, and I've actually got an idea for them which we'll come up to in another episode. Also, I did have a little wall over here which I removed, and I need to get that tidied up and put a pathway between these two. Likewise, I need to get those two towers built, maybe the third tower there, and also get the bridges in. And you can't see it, but that second tower back there, there's supposed to be a bridge going across to there as well. So I think there's a lot of things I can do around here just to start tidying it up and making it look more like it's part of this town, and getting rid of these netherrack walkways. There's one up there as well, that's where the wall's going to go, that can go in now. The sun's going down already. I spent about 2 or 3 nights fighting in the field, still no zombie villager, but I'm not going to do that tonight. But I think I'll start off with by first just removing all this lake down by, I think, 3 deep. So it's all standard. Possible cave there, I don't know, I'll go and check. I'll get that done first, and then we'll see where we're off from that, because I might just narrow it around a bit more here, make sure there's a walkway all the way around it. And so, yeah, I'm going to crack on and get that done, and then we'll take it from there. So I'll see you all in a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and well, the entire lake has been cleaned up. Took everything down to 4 blocks, and then put 1 layer of coarse dirt all on the bottom to give it an even texture everywhere. We can now change that up with, if we bone meal it, we'll get some of the seagrass underneath. We could potentially put some coral blocks and little groups around it, although I'm not quite sure how that would work for like a little lake like this. Put some sea pickles around it to get some lights and what have you. But around the edge, there's 2 areas I want to concentrate on now. Number 1 is pathway, and if we come around here, just pop U and spade. Just gonna get that fixed up at some point. We've got one pathway all the way around the edge. Sometimes it's 2 wide, sometimes it's 1, maybe a bit wider like here. And here it goes quite narrow, and it goes all the way around here. You can get all the way around the lake, in fact. So there's 2 sides I want to look at it. It's first the pathway, so somewhere around here, from, I would imagine, somewhere approaching this area, I'll start putting pathway in, sort of this, all the way around. We'll keep working this all the way around here, and then we'll bone meal it, put a few trees. Maybe think like some hanging trees, what might go up, and because the cliff face is going out a bit. And this can go all the way around the edge. No sort of barrier between the pathway and the water. Might drop some of these down one as well, so I've given a 1 block lip all the way around the lake at the moment. But there's nothing stopping me, say, taking this out and this out, and maybe putting some lower pathways down to right to the water's edge. So I'm going to get that done. But the other thing I want to do as well is from, say, probably about here, you just have a little bit of a barrier against the edge of the water, and this will go all the way around, probably to just past the main entrance there. So this, all that area will be pathway, and this, because this is not going to be, the town's going to come down into here. I've took away all of the wool and stuff around it anyway, and this is all going to go. So what I'm just kind of eat some food. So I'm just thinking from here, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, that block, and say that there, We'll leave a gap of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do the same again here. You, and you. We can do that all the way around. And then if I go you there and you there, stair and a stair and a trap door, which way is that facing? That way, that's good. And I can just come down there and go a stair one way around. Where's my axe? Axe, not axe, stair there and stair there, and then pocket don't like that. So that's not going to happen unless have I got my bucket on me. Can I? I can waterlog it, so I can do. Is that not locking back in? That's a bit odd. Getting some odd water features here, like it's missing part of the water. I wonder if it's to do with that. I'll sort that out, but I have some sort of pattern like that going around it, and then put some maybe some wooden fences here. Let me get back up here if I can. So put make sure wooden fences in there, going all around it, just over the barrier. I think at some point I'm going to have a little pier going out so people can do some fishing here in the lake. But I'm going to get that done and we'll see how it looks from there, so we're back in a minute. Alright, welcome back. I've just been working now, so we can put some lighting around this pathway at the back. Done it all on the front. So I stopped it here. So that's going to be the main thoroughfare for the town, and this will be more of a nature walk, so there's less of it here. Start putting in these little lanterns, street lights sort of thing. However, as I walk further around, there's less space. So you can go. Oh, I've fallen off the edge. That's good. There we are. Let's take you out here. So I've like done hanging off like that. Then started hanging them in trees. Let's take the torch as I go back around again. But I've been bone mealing it, put some leaf blocks. There is some lights underneath there, you can see the sea lantern. With pathways in there, it's of course dirt, put some berry bushes in as well. I thought some of the torch around it. There we are. Out. Get another lantern in there. Made a pathway going off that way, because that will go off and do something that way. I don't know what yet. Do need to sort these bridges out. That's still to be done. But the pathway goes all the way around. A little like there. Again, all this side, the cliff face and so forth, I might texture this all up as well because it makes it look a bit better. But I'm not going to do that this episode. I've got a little cave there, something to do with that. But around here, there's another lantern. Again, this pathway is starting to go off it and head off around there. You can probably jump with that pathway as well and put something down back there. Ow! And then it keeps going all the way around here and back out again here, which will join up with whatever pathway I put around here, which I haven't decided yet. I need to work out what I'm going to do around this area. Got a couple of ideas. There's a fence missing there so I can get in and out of the water. But what I've been doing is bone mealing these sea pickles on some coral. If you looked, I've bone mealed the entire pond floor. It just looks a bit nicer now. What we can do These will give light underwater. So just group these together, either singly or as. Again, there's patches where it's not been bone milled, or it's not over with bone milled. I'll just chuck one in there. I'm just going to go around and just light up the rest of this pond now. Okay, been all the way around now. I've put some sea pickles around the bay, around this pond, and that has given it a little bit of light now. There's light around there. It's not totally lit up, which is fine. I've just put a few little patches of sugarcane dropped to the ground down a bit for those as well. And oh, there's an invisible spider. Hello, invisible spider. Let's get rid of you. It is night time, but yeah, it's looking a lot better than it did now before. Actually looks like it's got a pathway all the way around there. That is fine, and it's also tidied up all the way down this front here, and it's now giving me ideas of what I want to do to go forward. And I think my main plan is going to be, I did have a little market stall down here, and I think I do still want that, but I'm going to bring it back around here. Oh hello Mr. Zombie, let me get my sword out. Come on, let's get rid of you. And what I was thinking now of doing is maybe digging out here a bit more, in a more organic pattern. Keep checking in case one of these is a zombie villager, and having like a circular type of thing, or maybe a pattern on the floor for the market floor, and having that in the market stall all the way around here. What was going to be houses here have gone, because in all fairness, who puts houses by a mine entrance? So I can level this out a bit more to have it coming out a bit easier. A large market area around here, I can put houses actually over the back, and that's something I've not considered really using, and I think it's something I should consider. There's another little pond there. I got rid of the river going down there. It wasn't going to work, I don't think. And oh, I better eat some food, haven't I? There's lots of bad things about. But yeah, around it, behind Man House, down there, there's a lot more space. So we can maybe put the houses back there. That's my thoughts. Oh, he disappeared. There's a zombie by the church. But that's where we are right now. I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. It's looking a lot nicer around here now. And I've got a plan for coming from down here. Well, they're everywhere. None of your villagers zombies are there, which is a shame. But I can now start working out how this is going to come down into here. We can start working on this side of town as well, rather than just down that bit down there. It gives us more space to work with. So, with that, I'm going to wrap this episode up. Thank you very much for watching. Oh my god, there's loads of them. If you have enjoyed the video, if you have, please click on the like button. Helps out me, the video, and the channel. If you want to see further videos, keep up to date. Subscribe if you haven't already. But otherwise, I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.